back to receive, and we are underway in Seattle. Gula, a chance to run it back from the 4-yard line. And gets tackled up at the 23, where the Vikings take over. Cook sets up deep, they look back at him, and then the pass is knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
3 balls in the game last week.
Play action, good time for Cousins to throw, and reaching for it is Smith. So he goes back to the number 2 tight end behind Kyle Rudolph. They use a fullback a lot. That's C.J. Ham in front of Cook. First carry of the game. He'll go nowhere. Jaron Reed makes the tackle for PFF to this point this season. Second down and 12. This is Dalvin Cook again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and Reed again is there for the tackle. Third down and long. 4-man rush, good protection. Fire to the outside, and that'll be caught by Chad Beebe. A little bit short of the first down, but they may give it to him, and they do. They would have lost it. From the 44-yard line, blitz coming, it's picked up. Cousins has time, but the coverage is good. Then he dumps it underneath, an incomplete intended for C.J. Ham. Second and 10. And again, not much room there for Dalvin Cook. Cousins under pressure this time, slides to his left and throws, completes it, but short of the first down. Fourth down and 2. And Cousins hanging in the pocket, fires a little bit low, but it is Justin Jefferson who's able to come up with it at the 31-yard line.
That whole team did a season ago.
22nd overall pick. Cousins fires to the sideline. There's an open man there. That is Johnson, B.C. Johnson. From the 18. Toss back here. Room to roam to Cook. And he'll pick up a first down, taking it to the 8-yard line. Irv Smith throwing a nice block. Now they bring in the guys from the other side. And it will be, yep, just barely. From the 8-yard line. Big hole and a touchdown for Dalvin Cook.
Well, you can think of the old Moose Johnson, Dallas Cowboys, just an ISO lead. You're going to have C.J. Ham coming up on Bobby Wagner.
Dan Bailey for the point after. And he bangs that one through. So 8:48 remaining in the opening quarter. Seattle will finally get the ball after Cook goes to the end zone, and it's 7-0. So Seattle to get the ball, and they'll start from the 25-yard line.
25 of 27, 347 yards.
So right now he is trailing, and he completes that pass to Chris Carson out of the backfield, checks it down underneath. Up to the line at the 31-yard line. Carson picks up the first down.
So the plan for Seattle is use some of this no huddle and make this thin defensive line stay on the field a lot longer.
Griffin in Dallas, and Hunter is hurt. The pass is caught. Play action over the middle of the 50-yard line. That's DK Metcalf. Seahawks go 4 wide on first down. And it's Carson inside. Gladney comes up to make the stop.
Mike Iupati not playing in this game, had some back spasms.
Simmons takes his spot. Wilson, room for roam, fakes a throw, and Russell Wilson all the way to the 30-yard line. Empty backfield, going 5 wide here. Quick throw to the outside. Carson's going to spin around. And a very short gain. The wideout. Second down and 8. First penalty of the game. Tony Correnti.
False start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
That's first possession. Second and 13. The deep drop. Wilson surveys. Look out. And he is in the grasp. Whistle blows. And he's taken down there by Ifeadi Adenabo.
They didn't that time.
3rd and 22 now. Travis Homer comes into the backfield. And they give it to him. And he takes it to the 38-yard line. So you're putting 4 punts inside the 20. Chad Beebe is back to receive it. He will let it go, and it will be stopped at the 1-yard line. So a perfect punt. The Space Needle, a couple of miles from here. Exactly come to Century Link, and then falling down as he tried to get out of the backfield was partially caused by the turf monster. 2nd down and 8. Give it to him again through the middle. He goes. Still churning, and he picks up the 1st down. He was stopped a couple of yards shy and then picks up about 5 more after contact. Madison comes in as the running back. Flare him out. He makes the catch as blocking, but a nice tackle made up at the 21-yard line. And
they've already somewhat failed this drive. When you stick somebody on the 2-yard line, you're hoping for a punt. They jumped off sides.
They did. Free play. And exploited by Madison.
And even worse.
Offside defense, number 95, in the neutral zone at the snap. This penalty is declined. Result to the play is a 1st down.
Deep game is going to light them up.
Madison, a good number 2 back. Play fake. Cousins fires deep downfield. Deflected. Cook back in. Cousins in the pistol. Gives it to Cook. Taken down by Wagner after a short gain up to the 3rd and 7. Little dump off here. That's caught by Cook. And Cook fights his way for a 1st down. And that will be the end of the quarter. 7-0 Minnesota. Sunday Night Football back after these messages. The 12s are, well, they're not here. As you know, they're home watching on television. We start the 2nd quarter with a pass to Adam Thielen.
Dominant early in time of possession.
This is their 21st play. Seattle's run 8. Here's Cook.
54.
Yeah, summer's definitely over tonight. 3rd down and 1 from the 50. And they're going to stuff him at the line of scrimmage. So that's Cook, who, with yards after contact, was able to pick up 2 1st downs on this drive, but not this time. And it's 4th and 1. Well, we're not going to find out just yet. 4th and 1. And they will. And they'll hand it to Cook. And he'll pick up the 1st down. On the 1st down. And there's Cook behind Ham. Look at him go again. 9-yard gain. Wagner makes the tackle, and let's pay off. 2nd down and 2 from the 39-yard line. Sucking his way through the middle. And that will be a 1st down. That's Madison.
You commit enough resources to stop that, staying right with it. Now they go play action.
Well, yeah, look out, and that time they were able to get to Cousins, but no whistle. And finally, after Reed almost had him, there's a flag down.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty, and repeat, 1st down.
First penalty on the Vikings tonight. They empty the backfield here. And Cousins under pressure is able to escape, but not for long.
Now they're starting to get some pressure.
10 minutes left in the half. Inside handoff. Cook to the 43-yard line. Sweep. And the Legion of Boom is a memory. 3rd and 17. Cousins is going to dump it off underneath. Here's Cook. And Cook will get them into field goal range. 10th year in the league overall from 52 out. On a wet night. And Bailey's kick is good. From Kansas Speedway, right here on NBC. Touchback here. And Seattle with 8:33 gets the ball and can start cooking from the 25-yard line. Play action, look out. Gets out of the way and slides to a stop after a gain of 5.
So he has been a huge addition, even bigger now without those other guys.
2nd and 6 is Carson. He's able to bang his way up to the 36. Wilson deep in the pocket, and he's going to get spun down.
Defensive backs to rush him so they can match up athletically.
2nd and 19 over the middle. Carson makes the catch, but he is tackled immediately by Eric Kendricks. 3rd down and 16. Wilson's going to fire to the near side. Caught, but short of the 1st down.
Went for it both times, converted both. It's a difference in the game.
Dixon, one of the best in the league, booms one in the direction of Beebe, who makes the grab. Dangerous catch there because Amadi was right there to take him down. Here we are on a very eerie night. And we're going to go without crowd enhancement here, just natural sound. It's taken by Justin Jefferson up at the 19-yard line. No question about it. I mean, through the years, there's a constant din in here, but of course not tonight, not this season. This is already home game number 3. New England and Dallas have already been here. And this is Cook is going to pick up a 1st down on a 3rd and 1, and it's going to be very, very close. Britton Colquitt to punt. David Moore right now sets up at his own 32-yard line. Colquitt gets it away and moves toward the near sideline. Takes a Seattle hop and comes back to the 40-yard line with 3:14 in round number 1. He had a spectacular rookie season, and not much after that. And Eric Wilson is right there to tackle Chris Carson.
The job was going to be his, and obviously he played really well.
2nd and 16. And Wilson runs into a whole passel of folks. Pyrrhic victory for the Dallas Cowboys as they beat the Giants today in Arlington. 3rd down and 24 after the 2-minute warning. Wilson, he's going to ready to launch it, and instead it is Ngakwe who gets in there and knocks him down at the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Ngakwe does get credit for a sack. 1-yard loss. The punt here will bounce out of bounds. Coming down again. Very steadily. Cousins is going to flare it out to the outside and staying inbound and turning it into a nice gain is Cook.
Vikings and their deep ball this year, so they were going to play a little cautiously. Check downs are going to happen.
Cook again, bouncing off a couple of the guys, picks up 5.
They know what Russell Wilson can do. First goal is let's try and make sure they don't get it back.
It's fired incomplete. 3rd down and 4.
Watch Thielen over the middle. This is where they like it.
Then he comes to the outside. That'll be caught. Say what?
Out of nowhere.
You said what? A little dump off here. That's caught by Madison, and Madison takes the ball into Seattle territory.
They are not coming up with that play to stop this offense.
Look again. Enough room to get to the 40-yard line.
Don't forget this team had the undefeated Tennessee Titans on the ropes too.
And that'll be Thielen again. He takes it to the 30-yard line. Left in the half. Already in field goal range. And it's caught over the middle. Very short gain here for Cook. 2nd down and 7. Minnesota does not have a timeout.
So you take a shot at Jefferson here. He's got him one-on-one.
Instead, he has to get rid of it in a hurry because the heat was put on that time by K.J. Wright. And get him out there. 3rd down and 7. Cousins going for it all. And it will be off the fingertips of Adam Thielen in the end zone. 46. Made one earlier from 52. And this one is true. Bouncing ball. Out to the 25 it will come for from the 25-yard line. Four-man rush, and Wilson is going to step up and he's going to run, and all that will do is pad the stat sheet. He's going to take a timeout, actually, and he does get one with 2 seconds. All-time prevent defense. They have 3 guys standing inside their 20. You got 3 guys who are going to rush. Everyone else in the middle, and that pass will be caught up the 42-yard line. And Lockett, who makes his first grab of the night, gets taken down, and that's the end of a pretty stunning first half. Van Bailey puts it in the air, 2 field goals in that first half, and we begin with a touchback, which has carried only 3 times for 13 yards. Here's carry number 4. And it's a 2-yard gain, pays the price. Eric Wilson pops him. As far, Wilson on a 2nd down and 7 now. They keep it on the ground. And working his way to set up a 3rd and short is Chris Carson. Here's a 3rd down and 1. And they won't convert this time either. That is Eric Kendricks right there. A glorious start for the Seahawks in the second half. Nixon's punt, caught at the 18 by Chad Beebe, son of Don Beebe. Remember him? Flag down. We only had 2 penalties.
During the return of the kick, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 27, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Market here on the waterfront as we come back to CenturyLink Field, and the pass is caught by Dalvin Cook behind the line of scrimmage, and there he is limping away, and a flag thrown as well. So,
oh boy, he had 17 carries.
Illegal receiver of the offense downfield prior to pass number 73. This penalty is declined. The result of the play is 2nd down.
Meanwhile, they're going to take Cook right back to the locker room.
Oh boy, he's not Dalvin Cook. Alexander Madison's a good player.
Yeah, Cook also caught 4 passes in the first half. That was his 5th right there. Meanwhile, Cousins fires, and it's incomplete. The coverage is terrific. 3rd down and 15. Madison picks up 6, takes it to the 16-yard line. So we're stood back in the locker room. They got Colquitt's punt. David Moore backing up. Good kick. Fields at the 26. Escapes the first man downfield and turns into a decent run back before he's brought down up at the 43-yard line. First play in history, because there's no such thing as 110 yards as far as we know. That's from Canada. This is Carson making the catch. And that's a 1st down. So
you're here for a short time, and coaches that start 0-5 find that out pretty quickly.
Sometimes it means not for long. That catch is made along the sideline here by Greg Olsen, so they get the tight end into the action.
Backs underneath to get this thing going.
Keep it on the ground, and this will be Travis Homer for a gain of 6. Yeah, it's the spark you hate to see, but you know, it's reality. Wilson now fires, and that will be pulled in by Will Dissly. 4 plays, go 58 yards.
And it's a great read by Russell Wilson. This is one of the first man coverages we've seen all night. He got the matchup he likes. Will Dissly is the guy that plays tight end that they all told me keep an eye on him. He makes big plays. He helps us in the blocking game. But this is a guy, especially in the red zone, we can take advantage of, and they did.
Myers has had a perfect season, and that continues with his 19th consecutive extra point. And for those of you who are just coming with us, we'll get you caught up in a second as to what has taken place here, with Minnesota on top by a score of 13-7. And the Vikings will get it after a touchback on him. So he is out, and Alexander Madison is their back right now, and he will get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but does keep moving forward and turns it into a 3-yard gain.
Throw in a normal pocket, not off of play action.
From the pistol, the fake, pressure is put on, and he just gets it away. A flag is thrown.
Holding, offense number 73, 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Cousins paid the price at the end of that one. 2nd and 17. Cousins is going to fire, and it's incomplete. Coverage is good, intended for Thielen.
Problem because the Seahawks are starting to feel it.
3rd and 17. That is a incomplete pass. It was tipped and incomplete, so the rest of this means nothing. Was able to get there. DeMontre Moore.
That one's close.
And there's the challenge flag.
Seattle is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. After review, it was a fumble recovered by Seattle at the 15-yard line. It will be their ball, 1st and 10 at the 15. With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 8:58. 8:58, and Seattle will not be charged with a timeout.
So the challenge is successful, but he's back out jogging to the bench. Meanwhile, Seattle trying to take the lead, or at least pick up 3, as the pass out to the sideline is caught, and Swain can't go anywhere because Dantzler makes the tackle.
They have some real weapons for this end of the field.
2nd and 8. Wilson fires, and that is caught by Metcalf for the touchdown. Forthcoming.
Safety comes out of the middle of the field. These corners are finally isolated one-on-one, and it is no contest. I mean, this is just completely reversed. The Vikings did everything they wanted to do in the first half. They've gotten away from it now, and now Seattle's doing everything they want to do.
Myers for the extra point to put Seattle in front. Amir Abdullah back to receive the kickoff. And they will take over at the 25-yard line. And so here's Cook back in the game. Fake to him. Cousins throws, and that's going to be picked off. K.J. Wright inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
K.J. Wright got 2 hands on the ball 3 different times last week against Miami and dropped them all. This time he just sticks one big hook up there and grabs it. 6'4" in the flat. You try and finesse it over the top. That is some play right there. He has been their best cover guy, believe it or not.
Take over the 29-yard line. Carson with the first down and more, and all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Minnesota has a problem. Watch Jordan Simmons in here, who's playing for Mike Iupati, just wash this whole thing down on the back end and create a huge hole. But we saw Minnesota still playing those 2 deep safeties, and now the Seattle Seahawks are going to run it down the throat.
He pushed Jabril Johnson out of the way. That's 3 touchdowns in 1 minute and 53 seconds. That's the good news for Minnesota. The bad news, of course, they're down by 8 after dominating the first half. Oh, and the run back. That is Abdullah who gets smacked. I mean, he gets taken down.
Man, you think the momentum has turned.
From the 23-yard line now. This is Madison. So Cook is back on the bench, and Madison with a nice run. A flag is down, however. But Minnesota already walking it back.
Holding offense number 73. 10-yard penalty remains. First down.
1st and 17. Cousins is going to dump it off over the middle. Short gain here.
My goodness gracious, what an avalanche here in the second half.
2nd and 14. And that pass is caught up at the 45-yard line by Irv Smith. Catch of more than 20, and Correnti gives us the
Personal
call.
foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 21. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play, and a first down.
Helmet to helmet. I mean, that's one of those things they could disqualify him, but didn't. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Cousins fires to the outside, and that's hauled in near the first down marker by Adam Thielen. Second and about a half yard. And working his way for a first down.
Just wondering if they're going to start working Justin Jefferson here a little bit.
Cousins under pressure and gets it away. It's incomplete. It's Ryan Neal. Second and 10. It's in the corner, and that pass is a little low, but that is Adam Thielen going to the ground to haul it in. Neal that time blitzing again. 5 catches for Thielen tonight. Back to the ground game, looking for room to the outside goes Madison to the 17. Ham is in there at fullback. Now he goes out into the slot. Cousins with a fake into the end zone, and that is incomplete, intended for Ham. And that time it was Neal who was blitzing on the prior 2 plays. It's 3rd down and 7 now from the 17-yard line. Do they go to work on that spot? Cousins fires over the middle, and that's going to be caught inside the 5-yard line. This is the 11th play. They've gone 74 yards. It's a 1st and goal. Fake, bootleg right, throws, caught, touchdown. Adam Thielen. What a series for him. Yeah, first things first.
Holding defense number 26. This penalty has been declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Great drive by the Vikings.
Yeah, but they got back to who they are here, which is, all right, let's bootleg, let's roll out, let's get Thielen working a little on the edges, one-on-one, and give Kirk Cousins some credit here. I mean, that was a bad interception. It looked like the game was about to end. Here we're going to go for 2 here.
Yep, to tie the game. Empty the backfield. Madison goes all the way out, wide to the right. Cousins is going to try to take it himself and won't get there.
And despite the big penalty, he came right back down the field and put a touchdown up. Play those safeties deep. I bet they run it.
Play action. And they run it with Wilson. And Wilson, the slider, will stop it. Again, that slide at about the 31.
Is not that. It is not a drop back 5,000-yard offense.
All those years in Washington. Now Wilson under pressure again. Slides away. Caught. That'll be a 1st down as Chris Carson makes the grab.
Well, Russell Wilson's had a few comebacks, so
just a few. 41-yard line. Tyler Lockett made the catch.
Both afterthoughts in that draft here.
For sure. 2nd and 9. Wilson comes back the other way. Backside screen. Lockett. And Tyler Lockett has been pretty quiet tonight. Gets banged out of bounds. Running back here is Travis Homer. There's Homer. His college ball at Miami, gain of about 3. So
he's just obsessed right now.
2nd and 7. Good protection. Going for it all. Adjusting and unable to make the grab is David Moore. Wilson, look out from behind. Gets hit as he throws deep downfield. And incomplete. He did get it away. Michael Dixon into punt. Chad Beebe back at the 10-yard line. Dixon's been great at pinning the receiving team inside the 10, and he does it again. So used to, a decibel level up around 120. Nothing, especially at this end of the field. Sunday Night Football resumes right after these messages. Michelle Tafoya at 2nd down and 8 as we start the final quarter with a run here of about 3 yards by Madison in a prayer. 3rd down and 5. Cousins fires. That's caught. Thielen.
It's so big.
To the 20-yard line. Yeah, but you said they were.
I'd rather play Minnesota's offensive line than their wide receivers.
Here they come. Cousins gets chased, gets out of the pocket, and throws it away. L.J. Collier came. They go in with Madison, and the fullback is Ham. 2nd and 10. Madison on a draw. Alexander Madison. 20-yard gain. Michael Boone, who is the number 3 back in the game right now, and give it to him, mainly a special teams guy. And he turns in a nice run here, gain of 6, breaks away from Ryan Neal. Second down and 3. The fake, rolling, Cousins fires. That's going to be Holden at the 41-yard line. There is Justin Jefferson. Quentin Dunbar is back in the game. Ham is in the game in front of Madison. Here's Madison again. And he'll take the ball inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Second and 7. Give it to Madison again. He'll take it to the 35-yard line. And we'll get a timeout taken here by Seahawks. Do you kick a field goal? Do you go for it? Find out in a second. Oh, who moved?
I thought it was.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 95. This 5-yard penalty will result in a first down.
Madison is the back to give it to him again, and there he goes for another first down.
There's Garrett Bradbury out there to make that play.
Took out Cody Barton on that one. A little quick toss, dangerous play.
They're back to splitsing that safety.
Yeah, that's Ryan Neal coming in, and Michael Boone back in at the running back spot. Flare him out. Pass going over the middle. Taken in there by Irv Smith. And he gets inside the 10-yard line to the 9. Wagner makes the tackle. Ham is in. Madison is the back. This is going to keep it himself. And should have the first down to set up. It's going to be a first and goal as the clock ticks down to 8:20. First and goal. Madison. Stuff him after a gain of 1. Mississippi State, second down and goal. Fake toss. Cousins to the end zone, caught. Thielen takes it in for the touchdown.
Well, this time as he gets hurt, you're going to come in and KJ Wright this time instead of going all the way outside, sort of get caught in that traffic and able to take advantage, but
Volker puts it down. Bailey knocks it through with 7:08 to play in the 4th in Seattle. Got Garoppolo back, but he came out, and C.J. Beathard finished it. This becomes a very, very important game for them. And of course, the Niners 8 minutes into it. Blitz coming. Wilson fires deep downfield, and the pass is incomplete.
boy, freebie.
10. Got a free play coming here, and Wilson has it tipped. The line of scrimmage. He will make it official.
Offside. Defense number 94 in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty and repeat, second down.
He's got the mask on. He's got everything happening. In the rain, second down and 5. Pass is caught by DK Metcalf. From the 37, Wilson's going to hand it to Carson. And he can go nowhere.
They're going to play back and protect these corners.
Wilson flushed out, chased, throws, and it's going to be intercepted by Eric Wilson.
Great a play this is by Eric Wilson. You're going to get the swing route there. He's going to go over. He's going to knock him out of bounds. So that means now that Carson cannot be the first one to touch it. So he can turn around and play ball right there, make the interception.
That's exactly what the play was there. All right, at the 50 now. Madison. Room again. Alexander Madison. It's finally run out by Quandre Diggs. 25. Call his number again. Runs into his own guy still. Vikings have run for 178 yards tonight. And a few more here from Madison. Should have the first down. From the 15. Madison again. Tough running. It's the 10 he goes.
Bootleg off of it.
Michael Boone is the running back. Give it to him. To the outside he goes, and Boone stumbles. Flag is thrown. Ham led the way. The call from Correnti right now.
Holding, offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. And repeat. Second down.
Right tackle Brian O'Neill. You learned that in Gainesville, didn't you?
Same class 4 times.
2nd and 16. A lot of room here again, and running inside the 10-yard line is Michael Boone. He gets to the 9. And whistles blow. Timeout is taken here by Minnesota. Madison flanking Cousins. Fake it to him. Give it to Thielen on an end around. Thielen staying inbounds. He's a little short of the first down. He stayed inbounds, so the clock will keep rolling. At worst, you go for it, and what's the worst thing that happens? You don't make it, and Seattle's got to go 95 yards. Meanwhile, did they stop him? It's going to be that close. And the line judge comes in and says they did stop him. Seattle with 157 go 94 yards.
Iowa with the stop. The stuff came. Let's give a little credit to Cody Barton because he took on C.J. Ham and stuffed him in the hole. And because of that, there was nowhere to go. If Barton doesn't do that, and look at Russell. He's going, it's time to start cooking.
Keeps him in the game. Otherwise, a first down would have ended it. And now 94 yards. You've got one timeout. Down. Travis Homer in the backfield. Here's Wilson escaping. And Wilson with a big gain up the middle. All the way out to the 25-yard line. Slide back at the 23. Send an extra rusher here. And the pass is incomplete on the outside, intended for David Moore to make it 2nd down and 10. 2nd down, rain coming from right to left. Blitz coming, it's picked up well. Wilson hangs in the pocket, fires, that's incomplete.
Check Harry 3.
Harrison Smith up on the line. He backs up right now. Wilson looking to escape, throws on the run, and that pass is near nobody.
And it's man coverage.
Here they come again. Wilson hanging in the pocket. Wilson going deep downfield, and it's going to be caught by Metcalf. Beats Dantzler on the play.
Dantzler had been dancing all night and just couldn't figure that one out.
Wilson fires, and that is incomplete. Down the sideline, intended for DK Metcalf. Wilson this time. Time again, look out as he spins away, keeps his eyes downfield. That's going to be caught, and out of bounds goes Lockett at the 21-yard line with 60 seconds. And maybe just kick the field goal and make it an 8-point game. Wilson pressured again, and he's got to fire that one out of bounds. 4-man front. They rush 4, 7 back. That pass is caught, and taking it to the 6-yard line is DK Metcalf.
Just saw the blitz coming. I think Harrison Smith's going to check at him. No, here he comes.
Wilson fires, and off the fingertips of Tyler Lockett at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Come again. The pass is going to be dropped. No. They started to signal touchdown. Then the other official comes in and says no. DK Metcalf almost came down with it. Feet down, and Mike Hughes was there covering on the play. It's 3rd down and goal.
Let's take a look in real time. First of all, this is what the officials saw.
Oh, baby. You can see that one official's ready to call touchdown, and you got Mike Hughes jarring it loose at the end.
Oh, baby, every Seattle game we do comes down to this goal line down here.
Every one. Pressure again. That pass is lofted into no man's land. Started back at their own 6.
Greg Olsen has become one of his favorites down here.
And Seattle's going to take a timeout.
Seattle.
Woo! Saw that alignment. 4th and goal. Wilson surveys, fires, and it is going to be caught by DK Metcalf for a touchdown. And 10 makes this. They check it to make sure he caught it. You never know. Appears to have it under his arm. Of course, it's being reviewed. Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable that Russell Wilson this week told us all that he thought DK Metcalf was going to be one of the greatest receivers of all time. Said he wanted to be Joe Montana because he expects him to be Jerry Rice.
2-point attempt. The back is Carson. Wilson will throw, and it will be dropped at the goal line.
Hey.
The defense stopped him.
You want to follow the math. That's what the math would tell you.
I don't know what.
But the math didn't have to deal with Russell Wilson.
So now Cousins, does he have any magic left here? And he's got to step out of bounds in a hurry. Does Rudolph. Cousins. Hit as he threw it. Was he? That could be another empty hand again. And what are they going to call this one? You got Mayoa came in to bust up the throw. The clock goes to 3 zeros.
Well, if it's incomplete,
the clock stopped.
Then it would stop. If it's a fumble, all of that would be alive.
Fumble forward, out of forward. Ball will be played back to the original spot where it was fumbled, and that is the end of the game.
But they will take a look at this, right?
Is it?
Previous play will go under review.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Oh, we have Terry McCauley. Terry, we waited 60 minutes to bring you in, but here you are. So tell me what you think.
Thanks very much, Al. Yeah, is the hand going forward with firm control? It looks to me like it is. It's really close, but he's throwing it forward. He's still got control. Let's look at this angle. There it is. It looks like it comes right off his fingertips as he's bringing it forward.
Here's Corinthian.
After review, the ruling of fumble stands. Therefore, the game is over.
All right.
Russell Wilson, you want to vote for somebody as MVP? That was a pretty impressive final drive with one timeout to take his team the length of the field and then make that throw on 4th down.
So Seattle goes to 5-0. Crazy. 4th down, stop right there. Passed up a chance for the field goal. Then you got the touchdown pass here from Wilson to Metcalf, holds onto it, secures it, and the Seattle Seahawks pull one out of a hat. Boy, did they ever.